Hi there, Alan Stockdale here again. On this video I just want to talk about some natural remedies for arthritis and what they can do for you. But before I actually go into the actual remedies, I just wanted to explain a little bit about arthritis and how it comes about. Now to do this, I could make a little analogy between a river and a person and his blood flow. Now if you can imagine a river when it starts up in a mountain, it's high up, it's really fresh, it's fast moving, goes over the rocks, same as a person's blood flow, nice and young, healthy, fit, it's really fast and flowing. None of the sediments in the river can settle anyway, it just gets flushed away just like it does in the body. Now you can imagine then when you get to sort of middle age, imagine the river as it's going down away from the mountain, going onto the valleys, it's slowed down. It's not running as fast, therefore some of the sediment starts to show in the water because it's not getting taken away as quickly. Same with the blood flow of the body, the arteries start to restrict a little bit, that slows down the blood flow. This then can start to deposit some of the toxins what you'd normally get rid of. And then as the old age sort of comes on, like with back to the river, it's going into the ocean, it's really slow, it's murky, it's full of sediments because it's lost all its life and vitality. And now with the old age of the person, obviously his arteries have clogged up and got even smaller, so therefore the blood flow has slowed right down. Now if you go back to the river, now what could you imagine what would happen if there was a waterfall right at the end before it went into the ocean? The waterfall would reinvigorate it, make it faster flowing, and all the toxins will get taken away. Well, basically these remedies what I've got on here and a way to basically live your life naturally and healthily, that will then put this sort of potential waterfall in your blood flow and make it flow. And then what happens then is none of the deposits what would have accumulated into your joints and what would have crystallized as the joints move, that grates on the crystallized particles, and that's what causes the pain. So if you can get something to flush these particles out of the way before they actually build up, you're not going to get arthritis in the first place. But if you're unfortunate enough to actually have it already, what you need to do is basically try to get rid of these toxins. Like I said, if you look at my video here, which is natural remedies for arthritis on my website alternativecures4.com, it shows exactly on videos what I've just told you now, how it actually happens. So please take a look at the videos on there and you'll see for yourself. Now some of the best things to do to actually get rid of arthritis and alleviate the pain basically is it's all to do with what you eat. It's the things you should be eating and the things that you shouldn't be eating. That's one of the main things you can do. There's another method of getting rid of the pain, acupuncture. Now the way that works is basically you put the well, you get somebody who's qualified to put the pins in the areas and it stimulates and it sort of turns off the conductors of the pain from the areas to your brain. So basically it stops the pain messages going to your head. So it's not curing the problem, but it's curing the pain, and that's obviously one of the biggest parts, the most uncomfortable parts of arthritis is actual pain from it. And this method, you can have acupuncture and it'll last for a long time after that, the actual benefits from it. There's another one, if you live in the United States, you'll probably be aware that you can use cannabis legally if you get it prescribed. If you're living in a state where you can't, then obviously you can't do this or you get into trouble with the law, so I wouldn't recommend it. But if you're lucky enough to live in a state where you can use cannabis, it is an excellent natural way to get rid of, alleviate the pain, get rid of the symptoms basically. It's not, people demonise it because of obviously the drug aspects of it, but you can have this, you don't have to smoke it, you can take it and just not get no high off it, but you just get the benefits from the plant. That's on the bottom of my website here, there's a guy that explains it, a doctor. If you want to go on there and take a look at his explanation, he'll tell you exactly how it happens. Now going back to the stuff what you should be eating, now the foods what are really good for arthritis are comfrey, celery, pineapple, ground devil's claw, ginger. You can get all these and you can actually go to my product order site. If you want to go on there, you can actually get access to these from Amazon. Right, so they're the most important things you need to eat, but the thing you really have to do is not eat these, what I'm going to show you now. and it's basically gluten-rich foods, bagels, pasta, and similar foods like that. Anything that's got refined sugar in it, anything that's got trans fats in it. These are all the worst things that aggravate arthritis, because basically they cause inflammation, and then that makes it worse. You get less and less toxins out of the body. And basically it's just common sense. I mean, you know yourself, these foods might taste brilliant, but we all know they're not good for us. They've got processed stuff in them, they've got toxins in them. Same with the meat. Fresh meat, what's done, cooked in the right way, is okay, but anything that's cooked at high temperature like barbecues, once again, you get all different effects from it, which is no good. It's highly inflammatory for you, anybody who's suffering from it. And believe it or not, potatoes and tomatoes, red peppers and tobacco, they all fall into this category as well. So if you're suffering from arthritis, please cut down on these as well. But one of the main things you need to stop having is sugary fizzy drinks, because they are one of the worst things you can have, and they will have a direct effect on your arthritis. So please cut them out. Get yourself some natural spring water, bottled spring water, and drink that. Another way is how you cook your foods. Basically, if you stewing, boiling, braising, steaming, this is a fantastic way to cook your vegetables, and it actually keeps all the nutrients into them as well. Acupuncture, which I've covered already, which can give you, like it says, dramatic pain relief. Then we go on to the cannabis one. Like I said, if you want to play that video on here, and you'll see for yourself exactly what it does. So, in conclusion, basically, you need to change your lifestyle. If you're eating junk food, if you're not eating fresh vegetables, these are going to be the main causes why you've got the arthritic pain. So to get rid of that, please take notice what I've put on here. If you want any more information, please visit this website, www.alternativecures4.com, where there's lots more info about different things as well. Thank you very much for your time. Bye bye.